Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Patty. I'm running late. Are we live? I don't know if we're live, if anybody can hear me. Hello, Michelle. Welcome in. Okay. How's everybody today? I'm doing good, other than I had a craft injury. Have y'all ever had a craft injury? Well, apparently cutting 400 yards of fibers in 1 week or 2 weeks is not a good thing to do. Hi, Debbie. Because my poor hands, I've had carpal tunnel on and off, but girls, this hand at night, just 1 o'clock in the morning, it's firing in all cylinders and wakes me up and just, it's so painful. So definitely craft injury. And so I'm looking at those fibers going, don't ever do that again. Don't cut 400 yards of fiber in one week period. Oh, I know. Don't laugh at my little cheesecloth. That could be yours. Wouldn't that be a funny thing to give away? Hi, Emily. Welcome in. Oh, my God. You cracked me up, Catherine. I needed a good crack up today. It's been a rough week for me. Between the craft injury and so I've had to sit on my hands and not do anything for 3 days to try to make it heal. It still hadn't really fully healed. So I'm putting that stuff I put on my stomach. I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, I put ointment on it. I've worn my braces. I've done everything I can to get this little hand from firing so much. And it's just like going, ah. Even now it's firing. It's firing my, and it never used to be this bad, but you know, you try cutting 400 to 800 yards of fibers, it'll speak to you. I remember when I was beading full time, it would definitely, after, 2 or 3 weeks of small seed bead work, oh yeah, you'd be screaming. Oh, so, well, I don't have arthritis, thank the Lord, but I've got this. So, I don't know if they're here. Let's go back and look. So last week we talked about bringing out my fabrics, the muslin, the quilting, cotton, all that. I got all that for you. Yeah. So when Ginger comes in, Debbie's here. Debbie, I have that for you. Carolyn and Ginger come in, and Tammy. It's hard for me to get, especially since I had the craft injury. It kind of put back doing the stuff that people special ordered. So it will come in your next box because it took me a few days. Like I said, I haven't been able to really do anything for 3 days. And I think a lot of it was doing those ruffles where you have to do this, all day. And how many did I make? I must have made like 30 of them. So yeah, if you're doing this all day, it can really work on your hands. Yay! I love it when packages arrive safely. Hi, Daisy. That's important. So, anywho, so when those girls come in, I'll show you what they requested. I made a couple extra in case anybody else wanted any. But yeah. And I did manage to do something creative this week, which turned out, OMG. It was just like, some days, I don't know if this happens to you, but I can sit down and I throw everything on the table. Throw it all, it looks like a hot mess. Throw it all on the table, and it just like, it flows. It was one of those days where it just flowed out of me. I love it when that happens. So we're going to give some early bird giveaways. So let's do 1 through 20. If y'all could help me share this out, I would really appreciate it, because I'm not on Facebook, and I try to share it, but I'm limited. So if y'all could help me share this out, I would really appreciate it. Okay. And we're going to give away, oh my gosh, let's give away this too. Fabric. And hey Lola, welcome in. Okay, so let me tell you the deal. We're going to invoice tomorrow. I have a bunch of people who have ordered like $1 or $2 worth of stuff. And, I have a $10 minimum. And that's not for my benefit, that's for your benefit. So that you're not spending more money than the item for shipping. Because minimum shipping's $4.85 and they're going up. So it's just a way. Thank you, Catherine. That I'm trying to save you money, not get your money, believe me. But if you order $1 or $2, it's just doesn't make sense to spend $4.85 for a $1 or $2 item. But this week I've been holding stuff for 2 or 3 weeks, and I need to get it all out of here. So I'm hoping everybody comes in tonight, and we'll order. Will love what I bring and find something they can't live without, and then we can invoice tomorrow and ship. All right, that's the plan, Vern. And I have tons and tons of stuff for you. Kind of dug deep in the fabric closet. All right, let's, if anybody has any money after this weekend, there were so many sales going on. Where's my number generator? Let's see, random number generator, 1 through 20. And let's see, number 14. Y'all help me figure out who's the winner. Winner, chicken dinner, Catherine Hawks. Catherine, would you like the fabric, the gauze, or the Project Life cards? I'm not going to tell people what you called it. But it's 4.5 yards of gauze. And let's do it another time. Oops. Number 12, Michelle. Michelle, number 12, you are a winner, chicken dinner. ABC, which one do you want? Well, Daisy, put your number in. I'll wait on you. Catherine, A, B, or C? Catherine. Yes. You silly nut. She wants the gauze. I'm not going to say that other word just in case we can't. Oh my gosh, you cracked me up. Thank you, Catherine, for cracking me up. All right, who was the other winner? Michelle wants the Project I. All right. And then our third winner will be number 7. Lola on the button. Miss Lola. Congrats, Lola. Fabric. All right, let's throw this in the bucket and get to getting. Hey, Christine. Oh, Christine, wait till you see what I'm bringing next week. You have to bring your bead buddies because I have the check beads, lamp work, and I've got so many beads, and I've decided to share. And you're going to want to be here for next week's sale. Okay, what shall we do first? Let's go ahead. I'm waiting on Carolyn and Ginger, and I'll show you that. Okay, let's do some paper. Get this out of my way. Okay. This is cream paper. It is thicker than copy paper. I wouldn't say it was a 24-pound, but it is cream. And we're going to do it 10 for $2. This one is like linen resume paper. That's 10 for $2, V. And this is really cool Kozo paper. It's got visible fibers in it, if you can see. See the fibers? So it's called Kozo paper. Yes, I have. Everybody has gone out that has paid. And that is C. It has visible fibers. 10 for $2. Some cool paper. No, I've already shipped. Everybody has shipped. Everybody shipped who has paid. Oh, this week? Sure. If you want to hold this week's purchases, sure. No problem. I don't mind. Okay, I'm going to get my sticky pad. Kozo paper. Catherine for 2 sets. Michelle for 1 set. Anybody else? For unique papers. This cream is like the color of buttercream. Buttercream. It's so pretty. And this is resume paper. Has that texture, and it's kind of translucent, but it feels kind of like linen resume paper. Okay. Are we all done on the paper? Okay. Then I have these. These are thick watercolor paper. No, Daisy, where are you? I don't see you at all. Come put it again, honey. I'm on StreamYard and I don't see you at all. Nope. Try it again. So A is the white, thick watercolor paper. I wouldn't say it was bookboard, but it's definitely watercolor. Well, put it in again, Daisy, because I don't see you, or someone else put it in. There she is. Okay, I got you now. A for 2, B and C. Got it. Daisy? I got you, Daisy. Sure, no problem, Dan. So it will be this sale and next week's bead sale combined. I don't mind doing that as long as you tell me ahead of time, so I'm not wondering, what, they ghost me or what. So anyway, this is white. I would call it thick watercolor paper. This is pink, and look how thick it is. It's almost the thickness of bookboard. Hear it? Okay, Christine, I see you. So yeah, it's really thick. So these are $5. for $2. I don't even know if you could find these. They're just so unique in their thickness, you know what I'm saying. So, Christine, let me make myself a note in my notebook that Christine wants to hold. And Debbie. Thanks for coming back, Debbie. Okay. Catherine for B and Daisy for B. It's really, I mean, it's so thick. I got 1, 2, 3. I only got 2.5. That's how many that makes. That's how thick it is. But it's a lovely pink color. So I got Catherine, Daisy, and Christine for the A. Okay. Yeah, it's a neat color. Alrighty. Thank you, ladies. I'll be happy to get rid of this off my table because my table overfloweth. And then I have these. These are 100% cotton resume envelopes. They match that paper, the resume paper that I just showed. 100% cotton resume envelopes, legal size. We're going to do, let's see. I have, ouch, my finger. I'm going to do 10 for $2. Resume 100% cotton envelopes. And they match that paper, the resume paper. In case you want to do a set. So I don't know if any of y'all have done this, but I decided because my hand was hurt and I couldn't craft, I was going to clean. So, so I cleaned my craft room. And then I'm going in there looking for something that I've carried around with me for 3 weeks, waiting for inspiration to hit. And can I find it? No, because I cleaned. This has happened to me twice. That I go for something, I know right where it is, and it's not there because I cleaned up. No one for the envelopes. I guess I'll have to coffee dye them. Don't want to stand still too long over here. I'll coffee dye you. Alrighty then. Okay, next up, this beautiful, soft, 24-pound cardstock. It is smooth, silky. I printed some pictures on this, and it works out really great. I'm going to do 10 for $2, right? And it's this beautiful, smooth, white cardstock. I know. Makes me not want to ever clean again. I've done it twice in a row, and I'm going, come on. Come on, Rebecca. Where's your memory? Nobody? Okay. Alrighty. Alright. Then, I don't know if anybody is interested in this, but I'll show it. Because it's heavy, and I want it out of here. Oh no, No, I'll be selling other things too. I'm just telling. Christine loves my beads, so just telling you I'm going to have beads next week if my hands will cooperate. Anybody like to do altered CD? Um, they have a reflection like rainbows on them, and people use them for sun catchers. They alter them. They do mosaic, mixed media mosaic. Found this in my closet. I need to get them out of here, so they're 10 for $1. If you would like some CDs to alter for Christmas, you could make ornaments, alter them, and they have this reflection of rainbows. Yeah. So I don't know if anybody's interested, but I have a whole tub of them. No? Okay. Okay. So let's go to some other stuff. So we had this conversation last week about different fabrics. This is quilt batting. You might use it in your covers or for mixed media projects, quilt batting. It's going to be 17 by 26. Excuse me. And I have 7 available. And I'll make a list. Quilt batting. Quilt batting. You can use it for your covers to make soft covers. You can use it for the backing of your projects. There's all different ways to use it. No one wants that? Okay, that goes there. Then I had this bolt of quilter's cotton. So I told you quilter's cotton is a white pattern on white. And this has a little leaf pattern. There it is, leaf pattern. So it's quilter's cotton, and it's white on white, and it's $2 a fat quarter. Great base for anything. And it has that beautiful leaf pattern. You see it more when I raise it up. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, you saw it earlier. This is commonly used for the backs of quilts, but I use it for everything. Coffee dyes beautifully, and when you coffee dye it, the little white pattern comes out of the fabric so it becomes more prominent and pushes the white toward the back. Nobody? Okay. Alrighty, then I have, let's do these. I have some interesting fabrics. I have this, it's like an oyster color, and it's probably about a fat quarter size, and it's thick, shiny oyster color fabric. This is muslin, and it is, let's see, they're all folded together, of course. Oh, this is 2 fat quarters, but I have a whole bunch over there. We'll do that. So It might be a different color, so we'll do that. That's the natural color muslin. This is a long yard or 2-yard piece of this quilter's cotton, and it has this pattern on it, like a, what do you call it, a harlequin pattern. It looks to be about 2 yards long by 7. So we're going to do those for $2 each a fat. Of course, this is really the only fat, but $2, $2, $2 a fat. This is the, see, this is white. This is the natural color. See the difference? It's not white. It's kind of the natural color. Okay. Catherine, I see you. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. I have this brushed cotton. Brushed cotton is soft. It feels like, almost like, what is that? I can't think of the name of it, but it's cotton, but it's soft, softy, soft. Not like regular cotton, brushed cotton. And then I have this pink cotton. I have 4 of those. And I have this old, thin cotton. The kind that you can see your hand through it. The really old, thin cotton. Schmidt's not included. A, B, or C. Trying to get in the screen here. Brushed cotton, pink cotton, old, thin, white cotton, $2 a fat quarter. Catherine for 1. C. Anybody else? Okay. Then I've got these cool fabrics. So I've got 2 of the natural muslin, 3 of this colored muslin. This I would call the cream muslin, where it's cream, crinkly. The last round. Yeah, I got you. Did I get you? For the quilter's cotton? Catherine, which one are you talking about? The quilter's cotton or the white thin cotton? Let me know. So I have the natural color, which is this muslin, that is this with the little fibers in it. Okay, the white on white, gotcha. No worries, I got you. Thank you, hon. And then I have this white on white fat quarter. It is of little flowers. Let's see if it'll show up. Aren't they cute? Little flowers on it. And that is a fat quarter. That's C. It does not like that. And they're $2 each. Okie dokie. So Catherine for C. Thank you, ma'am. Debbie for B. Thank you, ma'am. Anyone else? Okay. Alrighty. Gonna be a fast show. This is how it's going. Okay, let's do some fabric. So I have this fabric. It's gray with writing on it. It has the names of trees. Cherry magnolia, dogwood, white oak, basswood. I have this fat quarter of little gray with white flowers. There's 2 of those. I have this brick red with the vein, the flowers. CD. And I have 2 of this one, and it is by I don't see what the name of by Moda, but anyway, it's turquoise with red flowers. And there's 2 fats in there. And they're $2 a fat quarter. Two of B and 2 of D. Catherine for A and C. Thank you, ma'am. And then I have this beauty. Look how pretty that is. It's white with pink flowers on it. There's 2 of those. I have this mint cotton. It might be linen. No, it's cotton. I have this antique looking fabric with the pink roses. It's 18 by 22. That is a quilter's term, Emily. And I have this piece of orange satin. $2 a fat. 18 by 22. Good question. Daisy for A and B. Anybody else? Catherine for A. Okay, A and B. Gotcha. Oopsie. All right. Then I have this beautiful. OMG, I kind of love it. Very dark and rusted. By Moda. It's orange roses on a dark brown. It looks black, but it's not. And then I have 2 of these, also very vintage looking. This brown tan fabric with pink flowers on it. They're pink, rosy pink. And then I have 2 of these. This is a burgundy with little pink and yellow and purple roses on it. And then I have this white with very cute purple and pink flowers. 2 of each of those, $2 a fat quarter. Hey, Jill. Welcome in. How are you, Miss Jill? Jill for A. Debbie C for A. I only have one A. Sorry about that. Sorry, Deb. And so this is the tan and pink, burgundy and pink, purple and pink. All right. Then let's switch it up. Let me move on to some felt, shall we? I did pull some felt out for you. This is all wool felt. It's for doll makers felt. Hey, April. This is the purple. They're 15 by 15 and a half. I have 4 of the dark purple. I have, let's see, I gotta get this off so it doesn't fall. Have a felt catastrophe because I have it all. I have 1 in the burgundy, 1 in this camel color, or 2 in the camel color, and 2 in the pink. And felt $2. Go. Wool felt. Okay, Catherine for, I think I said 2 of each, right? Yes. So I have B for Catherine, which I only have 1 B. Jill for C. Jill. Daisy for D. I don't have a D, but I'm sure you meant the pink. Oh, I do have a D. There. Jill wanted the C, the mustard, not the pink. Daisy wants the pink. I'll get it together here in a minute. Okay, got it. And then going back up, Catherine wanted the C, the mustard, and an A. Gotcha. And then Jill wanted a B, which is gone, and an A. And Daisy wanted a D. I got that. Jill wanted a D. I'll give this to Jill. All right. So I've got 2 purple left. If anybody wants the grapey purple. And then I had, you wanted D, not A. The pink. Okay. Sorry, Jill. I got it. Thank you for correcting me. Then I have 1 cream, 2 white, 2 camel, and 1 dark brown, 14 by 18. And they're $2. Oh, well. Well, okay then. Anybody want the dark purple? I still have 2 purples. All right, let's see. Daisy for A. Sometimes I cannot read my own writing. Hey, Mary, welcome in. Catherine, A's gone. Jill, A's gone, but I'll give you a B. Jill. This is wool felt, Mary. Mary wants a wool felt dark purple. Mary. And where did I leave off up here? Daisy. Mary for the camel. And then going back up, Daisy for the camel. Catherine, I gave you the A. Did I? Yes. No, Daisy got the A. Jill wants B. Jill. And D. Okay. And then I got Mary's purple. Catherine wanted a B. B's gone. I have one D left. Yeah. I'll get you a white. I don't have it pulled, but I have lots of white. White felt for Catherine Hawks. Okay, gotcha. I got lots of white. And who else wanted white? Mary? Mary wants a white. And I have one brown, the D left. One brown left. Dark brown. Chocolate brown. I have one chocolate brown and one dark grapey. Is anybody want those? Jill wants a white? Okay. Yeah, I got lots of white. So I've got Catherine, Jill, and Mary for the white. And Catherine wants this brown. Gotcha. All right. Let's do a couple fabrics because they're fixing to fall over. I have this embroidery netting. It's 16 by 14. I have 4 available and they're $2. Has these beautiful roses on them. I use this a lot. And I have 4 of these available. Hi. Welcome in, lovely. Jill wants one. The embroidery on this, you can cut up and put it like on a snippet or on a bag. It's really pretty. Emily for 2. Jill for 2. All right, that's it. Catherine, I got more in the closet. I'll cut you one. All right. All righty. Then I have 2 little pieces, one of white felt, one of gray. They're not as big as the other 2, so they're going to be $1 a piece. Thank you for sharing. Let's share, Catherine. Catherine for the white and Daisy for the gray. Thank you, ladies. And so y'all like my felt. So this is Quilter's Cotton, and this is a medium blue. This is Quilter's Cotton, and it is a lavender, and I have probably 4 fat quarters of that one. And then I have this gray listen to me, cream Quilter's Cotton, and it has the cream design, cream on cream. That is C. And I have 2. Okay, this is a different lavender. This is the old-fashioned thin cotton that's see-through, only it's in the lavender. I showed it earlier in the white. That's the lavender. This is more like cotton. This is the real thin old one. So they're $2 a fat. And I have 1, several, 1, and 2, it looks like. Does that make total sense? Oh, yeah? Good. I've never tried dyeing it. Daisy for B. Mary for B. I probably have 4 of B. Mary for the little thin one. That's really cool. And I had it in the white. Mary, did I? Before you came in, let me see if I can put my hands on it. You might. Oh, yeah. This is that old thin white. Look, you can see your hand through it. Look how sheer it is. That's really hard to come by. And I have 4 fat quarters of that, if anybody wants that really thin white. All right, Daisy for the D. Mary for the thin white. All right, did I get everybody? So the lavender was popular. Awesome. Okay. Here is muslin. It's the cream muslin. This is a beautiful floral rose fabric, old fabric. I've had it forever. I think there's 2 fats on that. I have these 2 crackle finish fabric in lavender. Mary, the D, yes, I did, hun. Yes, I did. I have this blue with the pink roses, 25 by 16, and I have 3 of them. And I kind of absolutely love this fabric. Nobody wanted it, but I kind of love it. I mean, it's so Victorian looking. It makes you want to bark, like I did. Oh my God, that's funny. Fabric that makes you want to bark. All right, who's here? Jill for C. Thank you, Miss Jill. The crackle fabric. Got it. Debbie for B. That's so happy, Debbie. You'll like that one. Anybody else? Nobody wants my barking fabric I love so much. Okay, I showed batting. If anybody needs batting, I can show it again. So I have this teal, and it's stone looking. I have this teal, and it's like a water dripping. I have 2 of this teal, and it's like a swirl from 2010. And I have this gorgeous black and white and gray. And I have 1 of those. $2. Trying to get this camera to raise up so I can move up instead of being in my lap. I think I will take off my banner. There. Melody for this round, okay? Then I have this beautiful black and white with the, you know, that thing. Oh, Emily wanted D. D. Okay, got you, Em. Yeah, Emily, you might want to watch my bead sale next week, or I'll send you the link. This is black and white and pink with the same, what are they called? What's that called? That paisley. Gosh. Then I have this black with swirls. And there's two of these really pretty black and white floral. Uh-oh. What'd I do? Where'd everybody go? There. I just knocked everybody out. Okay, there it is again. So Jill for B and D. Thank you, Miss Jill. No one wants to get their black and white on? I was doing a black and white project. Okay, more quilters cotton. This pattern comes in so many patterns, and I probably had 10 different patterns. Is a different floral. See if I can get you to see it. See? That's the pattern. And I have two of that. April wanted C and A. Was that the black and white, April? Both D. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. So are we talking teal or are we talking black and white? You're all going to help me because I don't remember. I know this was last, but I don't know if this was, I don't think it was B. I think it was B. Okay, Jill got D. So this is D. So Jill wants this one. And that means April wants the other two. Okay, got it. Thank you, girls. Phew. Yeah. Phew. I have the teal nobody wanted. All right. This is the quilter's cotton. Don't forget I have, if you like to dye, Jacqueline, I have this quilter's cotton by the Bolt, and it's got little leaf pattern. Dyes beautifully, coffee dye, whatever. Catherine is the only one that wanted that one, so that's quilter's cotton. Trying to see if I can put my hand on the quilter's cotton in case you missed it. I did a bunch of batting, done like paisley. Yeah, I got it. So these are $2 a fat. You know, I got felt left over. Okay. In case anybody A or B. This is a floral and leaf, and this is just leaf. I have coffee dyed the quilter's cotton, and it makes the white little pattern pop off of the, and so the background will become the coffee color, and the little white pattern shows up really pretty. And white floral. Buddy? Buddy? I don't want your quilter's cotton. All right. Then the last of the felt. I have this yellow 10 by 20. I have two of this really pretty evergreen color with the sparklies. Hi, Sandy. 10 by 15. I have two of the black 13 by 18 and 2 of the orange 9x25. $2. This is wool felt. Wool felt. All right. Somebody buzzed me. Nobody wants this felt? Okie dokie. Wait, hold on. A, B, C. Jill wants a C. Okie dokie, Jill. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Next, I have these lace bundles. This is all flat lace, and I have 4 of them available. And so let me get this so you can see the lace. They're big pieces, flat lace. This is the first one. They're not cut perfectly. Try to cut lace perfectly. It just does not work. This one is really pretty with the flowers and the swirls. This one is like an embroidered lace. Has this embroidery on it. On knitting. You have this lace, kind of like filet crochet. You have this lace, pretty. And then you have this, which kind of is a cream color, and it has this beautiful floral motif. Okay, that is the lace packs. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of lace, $6 a pack, and there are 4 available. Great for journal covers, pockets, books, snippets, whatever your heart's desire. Okay, Sandy. Daisy. All this is old too. Gotcha, girls. Thank you so much. Anybody I missed? All right. I made up these little packs. They're little kits. And it starts with this cool envelope I made for you. And what I did is started with the pictures of women. And I did a tag that matches your little pocket envelope. And then I matched all of your laces that would go with this women. All these are vintage. Some little fabrics. This had more like black and blue kind of colors. Snippets of laces and everything that would go with that picture is kind of what I was going for. All of it's old and vintage. That's gorgeous. Something that you could decorate that, and then a big piece of coffee dyed lace and another fabric. And that all went with your little envelope. That's the blue black. I only have 1 of the blue black. Then I had 2 of the pink. It's in this really pretty Japanese envelope I made. And it's these women, a tag with little sewing people, a large piece of pink lace, another piece of cream, filet crochet, old vintage lace, and all of these pink laces that I pulled out. In fact, all of those, and some little trim too, and a bow on top of that. So all of that vintage lace goes with those pictures. I'm sure I am not showing it in a pearl-like fashion. You know. And then I have these peach. I kind of love peach, and a lot of people don't have peach, but it matched the collage envelope I made. So you get your women with peach on them, and then your tag, and then all of these peach crochet, large laces, vintage laces, filet crochets, everything in the peach tones. In fact, all of those too. So that is all that in peach. I have 2 in peach. Yeah. I'm sure this is not why my purple tunnel is. Got to set that this way. Okay, so 2 pink, 2 peach, and left is the black. I did this collage envelope, and this is all black and cream. And you have these women, and this tag that matches your envelope, and all vintage black and cream laces. All vintage. So that's the black and cream. I'm going to do these for $6. Little kits for you to make pretties. A, B, C, D. Little kits. Catherine for C. Thank you, ma'am. Sandy for D. Daisy for C. Oh, y'all like the peach, huh? And Catherine for B. And going back up, Sandy for C is gone, for a B. Gotcha. Hi, Ginger. So I've got the navy and black and the black and cream left over. A and D. Did I miss anybody? A and D. Black and blue or black and cream. Thank you all so much. Put those over here. All right. These are some dangles that I made. And I have them in 3 colors. I think, maybe 4 colors. All right. Okay. So, dangles that I made. These are all made from just tags, numbered tags, chipboard, script, ledger paper, map paper, all kinds of cool dangles. And you can use them as they are, or you can break them up you know, and use them individually. Handmade, a ruler. This is the vintage look. So let's see, I've got, whoopsie, I dropped them. They're $2.50. So I've got the blues and vintage look. I've got one pink left. I've got the yellows with all the yellow numbers, rulers, butterflies, script. They're all chipboard. And then I've got several of the oranges with the butterflies, the sticker, the tags, the vintage stuff, handmade, flowers, numbers, collage, all that. Orange. $2.50 each. Okay, bye, Big Mama. And there you go. A is like vintage blue and neutral. B is pink. C is yellow. D is orange. And unfortunately, I only have one pink left. Okay. Catherine for C. Thank you, Catherine. There's a lot on there. Oh, don't stab myself. Debbie for A. Gotcha. Daisy for C. I got you. Anybody else? No? All right. Thank you for looking. All right. Next, I have these gold doilies, and I'm going to do 10 for $1. They're like a metallic gold doily. They're great to use in your journals, for tags, whatever. Gold doilies. I thought I wanted gold, and then when I got them, I go, I don't want this gold. It's one of those things. Catherine for 1. Mary for 2. Catherine for 2. Christine for 1. Thank you, ladies. Everything looks better with gold. All right, next I have a little closeout stuff. These are flowers that I made out of Swarovski crystal. And I have 4 packs available. They're $1 each. I have this, trying to clear off my stuff. This is a Edith Holden book page pocket. I have 3 available. They have a little tag in there. They're $1 each. I have these page ends, or whatever you call them. Oh, yeah, these were cool. These are like I ruffled vintage laces, and yeah, they're really cool. This is like a pocket. A tag says the same thing. C, D, and then here is a long belly band. 2 of those. Very cool. 2 belly bands, that's E. Those are $1 each, just closing them out. It's the closeout section. Oh, I guess it would help if I had stickers. Okay, whoopsie. Daisy for C. Thank you, Daisy. Catherine for A. Thank you, Catherine. Mary for A. Gotcha, Mary. Daisy for D. Daisy. I got you. That beautiful tag. And then going back up, Catherine for E. Gotcha, Catherine. Anybody else want any dollar stuff? Daisy for D. All those. All that. That back in there. Okay. These will be giveaways. I have one of my fiber art notebooks that was left over from last year. It is yellow and purple, and it's a beautiful little fiber art notebook. Handmade by me. $3. They're normally $4. Lots of work in that. Nobody? Okay. I also have these pink pockets that I made with all kinds of ephemera in them. There's stickers, there's numbers, there's what do you call it? Script, vintage coupons, stickers, tags, labels, bill heads, script, and a picture of some sort. So I have these pockets that were crammed full. I forget how many pieces were in there, but there were a lot. And they're going to be $1. I can get it back in there. $1 for the pockets. All right, these were book covers, and you get a small one and a large one. Journal covers made out of wallpaper, so it coordinates. Journal cover and a small journal cover. So those are those. There's 3 of those left. So A and B, and then C was a Catherine, you want what was the last thing? The notebook? Yeah. Okay, Catherine, I'll get, this is a signature. Using coffee dyed paper, lace. It was called Vintage Lace and Latte. Lace and Latte. And it was lace and coffee dye paper. Signature, that's C. Laces and lattes. Oy, oy, oy. C. Where's the C? Maybe C. Let's see what else is down here. I have these packs of index cards that I made up. They're little mini manila folders for your journals. And cute as a button. They were all coordinating papers, little pockets, index cards for pockets, manila folders, and that was just that set. So that is D. $1. $1. All right, Catherine. Thank you, ma'am. Joy. Hello, Joy. It's just the dollar round, Joy. Okay, I better put everybody's dangles up before I lose them. All right. Joy for C. Good time to go in, Joy. Signature. That's gone. Oopsie. And then, where am I? Go back up. Oh, Joy for C. Mary for A. Mary, Miss Mary. Gotcha. Catherine for C. That's gone. Catherine for an A. Gotcha. Daisy for an A. Got ya. A's gone. Going back up. Joy for a B. Got ya. And a D. Joy. Got ya. Catherine for an A, and she wants a D. Got ya. So Daisy for a C. I got ya. So it looks like I have one book cover left and about 4 of the manila folder doohickeys left. Doohickeys. That's a common word in the South. Well, look what I found. A little book page tab that I made. It was in the bottom of my envelope. Another A. I don't have another A. Christine, I don't have a B. I have C and E and D left. C and D. Catherine, for this, I got you for 1, but I'll give you another color. I know my E's there. It was my D. And Mary wants another one. Okay. And Joy wants 2. Joy, these are both yours. Okay. And I got 1 book cover left. And I'll throw in my little tab I made. Would anybody like it? That's C. Okay. Thank you, girls. Helps me clear out my dollar round. I think you gave me B rather than C, Daisy said. Daisy. Daisy. I gave you, the book was C, Daisy, and you wanted B, C was gone. B, C was the signature. Yeah. And I gave you B. Did I do that right? The signature was gone. Very first thing. I hope I did that right. Let me know if you don't want it. That's fine. Catherine wants this. Okay. If you don't want it, Daisy, just speak up. And I will take it off. No worries. Okay, put that back in there. All right, then I had my little handmade cards. My quilt cards. This is A, the purple. They're on parchment. This is B. purple and yellow. Handmade cards, that's A, B, and C. And then this was a 25-piece billhead collection, and I had it for $2. It's going to be $1. There was even a pocket in here with a little dangly bit, and it had lace in it. That's well worth it. So that is A, B, C, and D. Sorry for the mix-up. $1 make you holler. Closing them all out. Close out. Close out. Let's see. Catherine for D. Jill for C. And I have the purple left. Anybody for the purple? Jill. 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 Thank you, ma'am. My hard quilting work. Okay, those are sold. Yay! That gets you on the dollar tub. Woohoo! Okay, I found in my stash these Turkish doilies. So if you've never seen Turkish doilies, you're in for a treat. I bought these from Turkey. They are very unusual, I'll show you what makes them different from American doilies. All right, Jill, thanks for coming. Trying to get them all out here. Oh, these are the mixed packs. Okay, I'll do those later. And that's the mixed pack. And this one. That one's different. Okay, I think I got them all. This is the Turkish doilies. A, B, C, D, and E. So what sets these apart is the weave. They use a very fine needle. And so look how small the weave is. It's not like American doilies, which I don't have one right here in front of me to show you, that have an open weave. These are very, very tightly crocheted. That is A. B is this beautiful clover, and it is raised. When you see these, you'll go, oh, wow. Very different. This is C. This one is a tiny clover. And they are also known for their tiny work, which you'll see in just a minute. All right, thanks, Mary, for coming. And then E is this little beautiful one. This is raised around this center part. These are $2.50. Thanks for coming. All right, Daisy for C. And D. And E. Thank you, Miss Daisy. And then Catherine for B. Thank you, Catherine. Anyone else? Thank you for looking. Then I have 2 of the tiny packs left. They're just, when you see the packs, you'll go, well, whoa. They are so detailed and so tiny. This is how they make them. I didn't do anything to these. It's just the way they do them. They're very tiny, tiny, more tinier than you've ever seen. Little crocheted. Tiny little guys. And that's the way they come. They like to do the tiny stuff. So that's a good reflection of those. I believe there's 10 in each pack. And this one is even tinier, if you can believe it. They're just really known for their really tiny work. And when you see it, you're going to flip out because you can't believe it's so tiny but so detailed. So check that out. And then check out how small these are. A little flower, a little wheel, a little leaf that they crocheted, and a little pinwheel. It's just amazing. They're tiny work. And those are 5. I have 2 left of the tiny A or B. What? Get in there. Yeah, I won't be ordering from Turkey anytime soon. This was back when you could order from Turkey. I love the little leaf. All right. There we go. 2 of those. And that goes to, oh, Debbie wants B. I got you, Debbie. Ow, my hands. Dang carpal tunnel. And Daisy for A. Thank you, girls. Right. And then so, okay, we have more fabric, muslin. We did the paper. I want to show this. Ginger's in here, so let me show this. So I'll show you who is on my list, who wanted me to make this, and I didn't get it made because of my craft injury. The last sale, Ginger wanted red and green Christmas and turquoise and pink Christmas. And Debbie C wanted red and green Christmas. Tammy wanted Christmas, and Carolyn wanted Christmas. So I had to wait a couple days to do the red and green. So this is the red and green Christmas with gold and silver, and the pink and turquoise Christmas for the pink and turquoise pack. So that was 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 for Ginger of this, and that is what I have left over. 2 Christmas packs A, 3 of the pink and turquoise Christmas, and they're $2. So those are sold. They'll go in your next pack, and I'm sorry I didn't get them in this one. It's just I had this craft injury from cutting so many fibers for 2 weeks. And my carpal tunnel's been like through the roof. So Daisy wants a pink Christmas. You got it. And I have 2 pink Christmases and 2 green and red. And then while I was doing that, whoopsie, just dropped everything. I made the ruffle set. I was requested to make ruffle sets, like we did last week. This was all the green and red ruffle set. It's a yard long, 6 different kinds of fabric, the green and red Christmas ruffles. So I did those for you. I've already given the one who requested it, but I made 3 extra. My poor little carpal tunnel. And I made the pink and teal Christmas, like to go with your fibers for the pink and teal Christmas. And then I don't know why, but someone said I did not do autumn, so I did 2 autumn ones. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. But I did these gorgeous autumn ruffle sets. You can cut these anywhere, and you can put them on pockets, on page edges, all that. It's a yard long by 6 different or more fabrics. And that's the autumn is C. And then I'll do the other two in just a minute that someone told me. Thank you, Catherine. Bye-bye. And these were $5.50. So the red and green Christmas, the pink and teal Christmas, and the autumn. Okay. All right. And then someone told me I didn't do purple or pink. I could have sworn I did purple and pink, but I guess not. But this is the purple. I only made one because my carpal tunnel was just screaming at me. And so purple, more purple's coming. It's just I couldn't do it with my hand. So that's the purple. Beautiful ruffles. And then the pink. I could have sworn I did pink, but maybe I sold out and that's why they said I didn't do pink. I don't know. But I made 3 pinks. And did all that for you. You get a mix between solids and florals. And most of my fabric is old. From the, like, at least 10 years old. Okay, pinks, $5.50. Okay, purples and pinks. Okay. Alrighty, so that's done. So I found some more coffee filters, and I dyed you some coffee filters for your journals around, and they're beautiful patterns. I sold out the last time, so I wanted to bring you some more. You'll really like them. They got lace patterns. Some are grungy, some are light. Anyway, they're going to be 10 for $2.50. And I will hook you up with some really cool lace round paper for your journals. Okay. Because I know a lot of people didn't get it last time because I sold out. Daisy for $2. Christine. Anyone else? Okay. Then, okay. Let's do, are y'all interested in the muslin? Okay, Debbie, I see you. Because I showed some muslin and nobody was really interested. But, so I won't go through all that muslin I pulled if you don't want it. Because I do have other handmade stuff. There with the paper. So if you're not interested in muslin, let me know. Because I have the white and I have the unbleached, the neutral muslin. Oh, I have the cream quilter's cotton. Catherine Hawks would have wanted that. It's the cream on cream and it has the leaf pattern. and more fabric. So y'all want to go through this tab real quick? Let's do that. So this is the quilter's cotton. It's the cream. The pattern on it is the leaf pattern. Let me see if I can get it to show. The leaf pattern. Maybe you can see it there. So I have about 4 fat quarters of that available. I have the unbleached muslin. I have a lot of this, so that's why. The white muslin. And that's the white cotton. White cotton is A. White muslin is B. Unbleached muslin is C. And the quilter's cotton cream is D. Does that totally make sense? They're huge pieces, so it's kind of hard to get in screen. White cotton, white muslin, unbleached muslin, quilter's cotton cream. Okay, my muslin girls who asked me for this are not here this week, so they'll have to come back another week. Okay, I do want to show you a couple of these before we go on to the last of the fabric. This is the craft I did. My little mini prayer flag pins. If you've never seen them, you're in for a treat. These are my little prayer flag pins. I make the big prayer flags, but I've made these little sweet prayer flag pins to go on your journals or on a blue jean jacket or whatever your heart's desire. This is a baby blue. This is B. Has a filet crochet dangle and a dangle that says handmade with love and buttons and flowers. Whoops. This is C. They turned out so pretty. So incredibly pretty. This has Swarovski crystal little rhinestones on there and a button. This is D, this red one. So shabby-licious, just saying. And this is E. This gorgeous champagne color with a beaded flower. And that's E, and they're $3.50. My little prayer flag pins. Nobody? Okay. All right. Let me get the rest of the fabric here. This is a really pretty old linen. It says it's a pillowcase from 1970, and there's a tiny spot on it. It was marked at $40, believe it or not, and it's got all this gorgeous embroidery on it. It's got a ruffle and embroidery. It is a pillowcase. So very foo-foo shimmery. And I'll take $2 for it. Not $40 like the tag said. Somebody was very proud of this. Probably an antique store. Daisy. Antique store prices there. I have this beautiful, is this that Tim Holtz? Let's see. I always get it confused. It is not. It's the French General fabric. It's the bluebird on a ecru background and butterflies, birds and butterflies. I have 2 fats of that. I have this gorgeous gray upholstery fabric. It's beautiful. It's a big piece. That's B. I have these two upholstery fabrics. They are black and very mod, black and cream with green. Very mod. That's C. And those are $3 each. Fat quarter. Well, each on these and then a fat quarter on these. This is part of the Paris fabric. French General line. No one for this? All right. And then I had a piece of lavender canvas. Lavender canvas fabric. Purple batik. It's that purple blue watercolor batik. That's B. This is Tim Holtz fabric with the bird. This one is $5. It's a big fat quarter of it. From the Wallflower design. That is Timmy. So A, B, and C. A, B is $3 and Timmy is $5. Thank you, Daisy. Okay, and then I had this batik. It's this beautiful orange batik fabric. It's a canvas though. Canvas duck cloth. This is a beautiful black and white canvas. Black and white. That's B. And I have this beautiful canvas. It's very retro 70s. All my favorite colors. Mustard, olive, all that. That is C, and they're $3. No one for the canvas. Okay. And I had what's left are the quilters cotton in pink, and it has the white flowers on it. $3 a fat. And then the beautiful pansy, purple and yellow pansy, $3 a fat. Okay, that is that. So we have zipped through this show. Zip, zip. And I think I have more fabric. We could do them another day. Let me look around, make sure I got everything. Okay. Next week, I will have bead strands, custom bead strands. I will have fabric. I will have vintage trim and dangles. And that will be next week. I will invoice tomorrow. What else? If anybody forgot something, came in late, you can go back and watch the video because there was a lot that left. And, I'll have Handmades next week that I'm working on. And I can't think of anything else. The cool paper, there was a lot of that. It's Monday at 4 o'clock. Monday at 4 o'clock. And there are going to be check beads and lampwork. Check and lampwork. So come for that, and we will see you next time. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Short and sweet sale. And we'll check in again next week. And like I said, I will hold your orders, those 2 of you that requested it. But hopefully I'll get everybody's out this week. Thank you all so much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.